Here is something you do many times every day, and we will show you some techniques to promote your baby's development when you're picking your baby up, putting them down and carrying them whilst using the EI Smart principles supporting all areas of development. Picking up your baby. This is something every parent does without even thinking about it, but there are a few simple techniques you can use to ensure your baby gets the best possible experience. Let's start with your baby lying flat on a safe surface so they can clearly see you. Face-to-face interaction is not only a wonderful way to reassure and really connect with your baby, but it's also how babies begin to learn about you and the world around them. So using plenty of eye contact and big smiles, speak to them in a nice, calm tone.
Hello there, little one.
In the first 3 months, babies keep their head to one side as they are not yet strong enough to keep it in the middle. So while they are lying flat, it's a good idea to move your baby's head gently into the middle like this as you are talking to them.
There we are.
As you get ready to pick your baby up, really make sure you move your body and bend down to get very close to them so they can see you clearly and talk to them about what you're going to do.
Shall I pick you up to have a cuddle?
Rather than bringing your baby straight up from this position, use this opportunity to gently roll your baby to one side. Rolling is important as it involves more complex combinations of movement which are needed in the longer term for independent movement. If you are rolling to your baby's right side, put your right hand behind your baby's shoulder and your left hand on their bottom hip and roll them onto their side like this. This should also be a very nice sensory experience for your baby. Then you can lift your baby up from this sideline position, reposition your hand to support your baby's head and shoulders, place your other hand under the hip, which is lying on the surface, before gently lifting them up into the sitting position, making sure the baby's head is lifted off the surface first and then their bottom. When you're ready to place your baby back down, you're going to reverse the steps. Move your body as close to the surface as possible. Place the baby's bottom down on the surface first, using that side position again, and then lower their head so baby is back down and lying on their side. From there, you can gently roll them onto their back. Your consistent touch, voice, and eye contact will be reassuring and comforting for your baby and will help them stay calm and regulated. They will be listening and learning all the time.
Hello, sweetie. Who's this?
These principles are really useful to keep in mind every time you move your baby. Give your baby time to anticipate the movement and be part of it. As they grow in strength, you will feel how they adapt to being handled and you can adjust your support for them. Sideline activity. Let's look again at the sideline position we just used and take it a step further, as it's so good to help progress your baby's skills. We're going to help the baby move to a midway position between being on their side and their back, like this. Look how the mum rotates the baby slightly backwards from their side, but not quite onto their back, by putting their hand on the top hip, their thumb in front and fingers behind, and then stay there and chat.
Look at this. You like rolling?
This introduces movements your baby will not be able to manage yet by themselves and gives them a whole new sensory and motor experience. It's a great place to stay and play for a while. Play activity. Do the same activity going forward from sideline towards the baby's tummy by bringing the top leg forwards. This again allows the baby to experience something new and different and will encourage some new and different movements.
Good girl.
In this film, you have learned how to pick your baby up and put them down in a developmentally supportive way, as well as learning about sideline, using specific movement techniques designed to provide the best experience for your baby, gentle speaking, touch, supportive arms, being close to your baby, and reassuring smooth movement.